2025 Honda Pilot TrailSport. So this is the more rugged TrailSport 3-row SUV. You can take it off-road. It has trail mode. It has all-terrain tires. It has 1-inch ground clearance over the other Pilot trims. It has steel skid plates. It has a trail-focused off-road all-wheel drive. It is different all-wheel drive from the other trims of the Pilot. It gets some cool orange TrailSport badging and accents that aren't on the other trims of the Pilot. So if you want a 3-row SUV that can tow and go off-road, we're not going to do any rock crawling or anything, but you can go off-road and camp and tow and have the 3rd row space. This is the Pilot that you want. And in terms of where this sits in the Honda lineup, we have the CR-V, which is the smallest SUV. Then we get the Passport, which was just redesigned for 2025, but I do have a 2024 review here on the channel. And then this Pilot, which is the 3-row, the biggest for Honda. And then the Honda Odyssey, which I have soon, a minivan, which I love. I owned 2 Honda Odysseys back in the day when my kids were little because I love minivans. Let me show you around. It's a little noisy, honestly. This is a V6, 285 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. This TrailSport trim can tow up to 5,000 pounds, and it is standard all-wheel drive on the TrailSport. It is really comfortable. I do love big 3-row SUVs. You guys know that already if you've been around at all. They're just a little more challenging to park. I love that it's tri-zone climate control, and I can very easily turn off the rear climate, rear settings. It's so convenient. Tri-zone climate control. Love that there's knobs, and we have heated seats. We have USB and USB-C. We have a 12-volt little cubby, not sure what that's for. Wireless charging, another little area for a second phone, but just one wireless charging pad. 2 good-sized cup holders, and Honda's push button gear shift. A smaller screen in the TrailSport. It gets bigger with the upper trims. A little disappointed in this backup camera, to be totally honest. It's not that great. It's not horrible, but it's not that great. A really nice digital driver display. It's huge. It's very clear. Honda safety sensing on this TrailSport. We have a heated steering wheel. The orange stitching again is for the TrailSport edition. And then we have memory seating, and I actually love that we have a cup holder here. That's in the Odyssey too, if I remember correctly, and I absolutely love that because sometimes you have your passenger or your water bottle or something over here, and I see this cup holder is huge compared to this one, so you could have your giant water bottle here and still have your coffee or whatever over here. I really do love the way Honda designs their interiors. When I had my Honda Odyssey, I was always very happy with the layout and the cargo space. This is also a huge interior cubby, and I see we have also a little spot here for your passenger to throw their device. It's like a really nice little spot with a lip, so it's safe and it's not going to go flying or anything like that. And then let's talk about drive modes. So the Pilot TrailSport is the only one to get the trail mode, and that is because it is the TrailSport. I love this shape of the Honda Pilot, and this gets the TrailSport badging, black on black badging here, black all-wheel drive badging. There is a new trim for 2025. It's the Black Edition. I had the Black Edition Passport, which I showed you a little while ago. Again, I'll link it below. But this is not that. So that trim is the most expensive trim of the Honda Pilot in Canada. This one sits about midpoint in terms of price. We have really nice rubber mat covering here. We have a nice sub trunk with a spare tire and some space back there. I'll show you in a second. We have a 12-volt. We have the 3rd row folded down right now, but as you can see, like tons of room. As you can see, lots of space, and let me show you this. Nice sub trunk. You could probably fit a week's worth of groceries, maybe not a week, depending on your family size. You could fit some groceries under there. I do like these fold and slide seats. It means that if you have a rear facing child car seat there, you can leave it in the car to, I don't know why I'm struggling to get in. That's not, all right. Okay, as you can see, I should have folded up the, oh, it does fold really nice actually. So we have 3 seats across back here. The TrailSport, ow. We have 3 seats across back here. The TrailSport comes with the captain's chairs in the second row. The other trims have, some of the other trims have 8 seats, but the TrailSport and up, I believe, have the captain's chairs. The legroom is good, actually. I'm 5'1", 2 cup holders on both sides and vents, and we have no chargers back here, but vents, nice size windows. It's comfortable. And I mean, the roof line is high enough that like lots of space. It's a good size third row. Being that this is the TrailSport trim, we have faux leather and this orange stitching everywhere, which is cool. And I love that these are seat back pockets, but they have this little flap here, which I was wondering what it was, but it's like a separate little pocket for a smartphone or a device or something. We have a big, kind of an empty spot in the middle with the captain's chairs, but I love that the ground is totally flat back here. We have rear climate control, heated seats. We have a 12-volt, no, sorry, it's a household plug. Yes, household and 2 USB-C chargers. I have a good amount of room and the sunroof comes to here, but this seat, I feel like it's all the way back right now. So, I mean, again, it's a good amount of room. And then we have 2 cup holders in the door, which I really love. And we have window shades. Fantastic. This beautiful color is called Diffused Sky Pearl, and I believe it was a new color for 2024. But I love it. It looks so great with the black badging and the orange TrailSport accents and the all-terrain tires. It's just such a nice combo. Oh, and the black roof rails. That is part of the TrailSport as well. The Pilot starts at 55,483 Canadian and 41,595 US dollars. As I already mentioned, there's a couple trims above this. The new black edition is the top trim, the most expensive Pilot. This is about mid trim, but this is the one you want if you want to go off-roading, towing up to 5,000 pounds, all of the ruggedness. And you get those captain's chairs, which is awesome if you don't need seating for 8. As tested, this one is 62,283 Canadian and would be about 51,000 US dollars. I think I love everything, like the Apple wireless CarPlay. It's very responsive. I love Honda's system. I think the only thing that's missing for me is a better backup camera view. And I get that that's not a deal breaker. So what do you think? Are you getting the Pilot TrailSport? Leave me a question or a comment and we'll see you soon.